Hello everybody, welcome to a modern video with Friday Murktide, Sunday Murktide on YouTube. We are playing Bloodmoon main deck. This is the deck that I played with in the Mox challenge last Sunday, going 6-3. It was kind of an idea that I had. I wanted to play it for a while, and here we are. So no Dragon's Rage Channeler, but Bloodmoon in the main deck. If you want to know more about this archetype, make sure to listen to the podcast that I've recorded with Twinless Twin. It's on the YouTube channel. It's also on like every podcast platform. Competitive Magic with the Carnies. I invited him as a special guest, and we talked for like more than an hour about Murktide, basically. So if you're watching this video on YouTube or on Twitch, 100% make sure to check out that podcast, because that's just an hour of content about what we think about Minor Misstep, what we think about for Ledger Shredder, Bloodmoon, and things like that. So a lot of things, a lot of content, an endless amount of content. So yeah, I'm trying to innovating, and not for just the sake of innovating here. I do believe that we are back in a moment where Bloodmoon is required in the main deck. If you remember, back in the days when Leyline Binding was printed, we also went back to Blood Moon. I mean, there was Yorin in the format there, so 4-color was super popular. I want to say that 4-color is still popular these days, even though it's nearly not as good as before. I also want to say that Blood Moon hurt a lot of different decks that are super popular now, like Amulet, like Mill, like Control decks in general are back on the menu. So yeah, I really like the Blood Moon. Plus like the Blood Moon game plan really helps me. I really like it. So yeah, no Dragon's Rage Channel, playing Serum Visions instead. The biggest reason was that I was just facing Endurance main deck over and over. I was siding out the card in basically every matchup, except like Creativity and few other combo decks. I'm playing with Seasoned Pyro main deck, again, to gear towards that control metagame that I am expecting. So maybe online or the current metagame, the showcase metagame, wasn't the best suited for Murktide, but I still think that overall I really love to join a league with Ragavan and Shredder. And so yeah, I play Spyro as a fifth Ledger Shredder, since I think Ledger Shredder is what makes this deck consistent and good. I want to have as many Ledger Shredder as possible, and I'm playing Seasoned Pyro as a fifth one with the sixth one in the sideboard for the just for like the matchups where Blood Moon is good. Seasoned Pyro is also gonna be good. Hello everybody, how's it going? Good morning, good morning. Let's begin. I am on the play. Do we have a Ragavan? We do not, but that's okay. And this is an easy land go. Easy land go followed by Shredder plus Bauble. And then this hand is low, so hopefully my opponent doesn't put me on the spot with something like turning one Amulet or I don't know. Yeah, this hand is low, so best thing I want to see is like a fetch land go for my opponent. Good morning, Florin. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Yesterday we played, our classic Pauper League that ended at classic 2:30 a.m. But we're back. We're back. Um, Yesterday I went 4-0 with my Orders of Ephemerate that I made a video about yesterday. Okay, Bloodstained Mire. Not the fashion I was hoping for. Is this scam? Could be scam since the Mulligan to 5. No, what's this? Oh, whoa, it's the Goblins. Okay. Huh. A rare deck to play against. One where Bloodmoon main deck is really bad, for sure. Let's go Shredder, Bauble. Would you only buy it? Hurry. Okay, let's go Bauble. Probably discarding one iteration. I want to keep the Borrower because I want to bounce the Vial. Trash Master on top. Alright, it's good to know. I need to restore my upkeep stop. He said, whenever I play with Murktide, the upkeeps up are very much needed. Only two Murktide Regent. A lot of people inquire me about the amount of Murktide Regent, and yeah, it's a card that honestly it took the brand over, but it's very good against decks that don't play white. But again, this main deck is tuned for the white decks mostly. All right, let's go draw. It's bad to go just bounce the vial, but I think I kind of want to do it. It really reset my opponent back a lot. Maybe I can do that in my opponent's end step. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, I'll pass with Counterspell up, so my opponent will not play anything, tapping their lands. Buongiorno, Slu. Hello, Smooth. Bonjour. But now sees me with Counterspell up, so they'll just pay the Echo and won't cast anything. And then that's when we bounce the Vial, end of turn. I assume. Vantagi, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. If you had a good stream today. Alright, so they don't pay the Echo. Are they planning on casting this Trash Master into Counterspell mana? Yes. Oh, a Ringleader. Wow, even worse for me. Okay, so they have Trash Master in hand and Ringleader. The reveal Hierarch is Noop. And they have also the Trash Master in hand, which I have a hid from the reveal zone because I thought it was what we were going to cast there. They attack me with a 3-3, but I know your hand, so I'm just blocking with my 2-4 here. And then end of turn, I'll bounce this Vial. Buenos dia. Alright, so they play this Noop and they see what's on top of the deck. I also see what's on top of the deck, and it's Imogre Marshall. Drop return. Otawara. Okay, now let's start with a iteration. Okay, I can go hand, bottom, exile. Then I'll go island from hand, cast the consider, draw this card. Unholy Heat. So opponent has a Noble Arc and the other thing. I think I want to discard Spell Snare here. One of the reasons why I picked it with the iteration is because this card and it grows the Regent. And now I pass with my wall 3-5. That's giving me card selection. And then I'll play an 8-8 Merc, which will hopefully close the game. Our opponent reveals a Golden Matron from the top of the deck. That's very powerful. A little Brookidim. You don't like Secret Lair. I don't use them. Okay. So they got Goblin Matron. Again, they have the thing on top of the deck. I could have also killed these Noop, but I was mostly keeping up my Lightning Bolt for the Lord. Yeah, they got Munition Expert. They still don't have land to cast it, but that's a way they can take down my Merc. Alright, they play 2 spells. That's good. Draw this card. Buongiorno, Lupo. Yeah, I think I'll discard Iteration. Grow my Shredder again. I want to grow it past Munition Expert. I think it's possible. Yeah. Now also at 4/6, so you can never attack with one creature, even with the 2 Exalted trigger. Alright, I guess opponent doesn't want me to tell what they should or should not do. So as far as I know your whole hand, right? Your hand is Munition Expert, Trash Master, Mogwai Marshal, and the Mystery card. No, I guess I should know it all end. I should know the whole end. No idea why they attacked here. End of turn, I want to kill these. Nope. I'm gonna use the Unholy Heat because the Lightning Bolt either can go face or can go on the Trash Master. Vial, right, so we know the whole end. Yeah, for some reason in my mind I knew I know the whole end, but I couldn't put it to words what it was exactly. I knew it wasn't something concerning for sure. Alright, let's make it 8/8. So yeah, Murktide Regent, huge, huge, massive. A massive dragon hitting the field. And then I'll attack for 4. Actually, let's count. 4 vai a 14 più 12. Insomma, Slime Bolt is lethal targeting you. In paper, you want to write down things that you know about your opponent hand. So that you don't find in the situation I just found myself in. Am I trying out Minor Misstep? I just have one sideboard. I've tried it. I've tried it. I was not very impressed. I still have it in, but okay, isn't bad. I think that's a problem with goblins. Is when this card is bad in the matchup is bad. I mean, this thing's good against Ragavan, but that's it. Okay, let's sideboard. After 6 Vial, yeah, we bounced it with a Brazen Borrower. Okay, so these cards all seem reasonable. 7, maybe even the Subtlety. I'll take out the Blood Moons. I'll take out Spell Snare, Spell Pierce. And since I'm bringing in a lot of... So, again, the reason why I'm playing Serum Visions is to help Delirium for Unholy Heat. But since I'm bringing in so many artifacts and enchantment, the Delirium will be achieved. Monkey seems bad. Yeah. Yeah. But, like, what I want to tell you is that Serum Visions was put in the main deck to get Delirium for Unholy Heat because I don't have Darcy. But don't be afraid to side this out if you think it's not good. Don't Subtlety or Spyro. I think they're both, because I already have one Spyro. I don't want to have too many Spyros. It's a red card for Fury. Yeah, I think I'll bring it in. What are all the spells near targets? You mean in Magic? There's a lot of spells near targets. Keeping the counter spell. Yeah. I guess I can do one snare over one counter spell. Buongiorno Tinuzzo. Well, I mean, I'm not how you're recommending to cut Channeler from your deck, but I think it fits my playstyle a little bit better. In this matchup, I troll. They're a combo deck, and one of the 2 combo pieces costs 2 mana. So Spell Snare is good. Alright, let's keep this. Once the SEO query. Blocker Punk gives 7 this time. I think it might have gone to 5 game 1, which is also one of the reasons why we were able to win so flawlessly. Alright. I think I dislike both of these cards. I'll keep the Bauble in hand in case I already have a second land, so I don't need to play Bauble to heal a land drop, and I might draw Shredder, and as you know, Shredder Bauble is great. Alright, we have 3 explosives in our deck. I think now it's time to bubble. I'll bubble myself. I see a dress down. Okay, dress down I think is good because it counters a matron, goblin matron. My opponent can't play, and also passing the turn with 2 mana up, playing a deck with counterspell is always an advantage. Like the opponent might play in a way that makes them worse. Like they don't jam their 3-drop because we're up for counterspell. This is a very underrated, and also you just don't see its impact. If you play deck with counterspell, you don't see the impact of your opponent playing off curve or playing like in a bad way. Same thing as like playing Censor in your deck or Daze in Legacy. Alright, you can speak with Snoop. I could go consider digging for a Spell Snare, but I think I'd rather let it resolve. Okay, we see Matron on top. That's important to know. Consider a graveyard a counterspell. Attempt to kill your Snoop. Hopefully you don't have a Lord. No, I have one Snare. I put it back over a counterspell. Okay. They have Matron on top, so we need to be up for dress down. And if opponent plays around it with the Vial, we'll just play around with them. We don't have a rush. This deck is not, like... Yeah, we're not in a rush. Snoop again. I think I'll put a stop and draw. No, actually, they have a fetch land. I'm just gonna shock this now. Again, I highly recommend you to listen to the podcast episode about Murktide that was released on Wednesday. We talk about a lot of things involved. It's mostly your questions right now about Misstep, Spell Dancer, and just, about everything. There's a matron? Nice. Play Dresden. I play as 2 cards in hand. They don't use the vials. This means, they have, what, another matron maybe? Yeah, 2 matrons. Alright, they have a Snoop in hand. I ran out of removal spells. I already played the 2 I drew. And this one is just a 1/1. But they have 2 cards in there. One is a Snoop. Draw. And to find a removal, what's the better way? I think we start with Visions. 3 lands? Oh no. Then we continue with a Consider. I see an Explosives here. I think I'll graveyard it. I see another land. Ooh, things are bad here. I'll pass, hoping my opponent doesn't have the combo. Unclaimed territory, okay. Ahmad's maximized velocity tech is the truth? Alright. I'm glad you find the truth. I wish I can also find the truth, but it's harder for me. Alright, Goblin Goblin. So you have 1 card in it. Oh, no, never mind. You casted it. So you don't have anything. Alright, I take 4 down to 15. Good. So opponent doesn't probably is just flooded. It's wild then they took this instead of a 4 mana. Speaking of Flooded, that's a long line of lands. 3 of Serum Visions, 2 of Consider, and then also 2 in a row. So that was like 7 lands in a row for me. Okay, let's go iteration. Hoping to find a removal for this. Oh my. Hand, bottom, exile. Let's play the Spyro. Again, reason why this deck is so good is that in the situations of of misfortune, like this one, you still are able to recover so well because you have so much card selection that, you know, I drew like a streak of 9 lands in 10 cards, right? And like a normal deck would lose this game, but it doesn't even feel like, you know what I mean? Like we're battling out. Now I've refilled, so I got rid of all those like 7 lands. So yeah, this is why this deck in the long run is the best deck. Because in the in the variance that's magic, you're able to just play around the variance a lot with this deck. All right, speaking of which, my opponent just has 2 lands in a row on top. Let's see if there's another one. They're kind of screwed here and they lose the game. Let's see. It's important that they break here. If they break, I think we win. If they don't, we might lose. On top, there's another land. Very good. So that one card in there should just be another land. They said, oof. I drew like 6 land. I drew, like, you know, like, I hope that you are seeing my draws and you understand the strength and the difference of playing blue versus not playing blue in a constructed format that's, you know, in an old constructed format. All right, this draw is bad. I'm gonna go Shredder because I want to get rid of the counterspell because they have 2 vials and actually though they must cast the card from the top of the deck. Okay, let's go anyway. Iteration. Maybe counterspell isn't so bad after all. Oh, they have a card in end. Oh, it's the okay. I didn't expect it. Thought it was a land, but it makes sense that it's a munition expert. Still draw this card. That's why you always play cards with ATB effect, so that when they die, you still get something out. Opponent's on 17, and now it's very likely that this iteration doesn't find land, because we basically saw them all. If I discard this land, it's likely that I break. But it's very likely also that I find a removal spell for the Snoop. I think I'm discarding a land here. Maybe a little bit greedy, but it's likely that I find either a land or a burn spell. Okay. Go. Do I still have island in my deck? Yes, I do. Hand, bottom, exile. Play the land. Now, I will bubble myself. Because I know you're top, so I don't need to bubble you. Bubble myself. If there is a burn spell, it's a shredder. I think I'm happy to draw the shredder, keep up counterspell. Because remember, the Snoop only casts from my top of the deck, so I can counterspell that. I draw the shredder because, yeah, still, I want to do more card selection. They have Vooded Foothills on top, 0 cards in hand. Let's see what's under Vooded Foothills. It's a Noble Hierarch. Okay, so they can cast it for free with the Snoop. It's unfortunate they didn't find a burn spell. Only 2 in so many. Okay, so there's another land on top of their deck, so they need to fetch. Attacks for 3. I'll go to 10. I don't want to chump block. The Seasoned Power is keeping back all the 1/1s. Opponent doesn't fetch. Very, very big mistake. Oh, they're fetching now. Oh, because of Counterspell. Alright. I don't get it, but okay. So they have a Bogart Abinger on top, so that's a combo. I need to find something to deal with the combo. Fury, that's something. Let's play Fury. Two. One. One. Yep. That is goblins. So they can go Bargain Harbinger, put something on top. Nice, a nice match to start. The the game is not over here. Okay, this one will definitely help. Yeah, the game is not over, but now I have a Unholy Heat, which is good. I'll play Murktide, which is lethal next turn because it's a 13/13 next turn. This turn is an 8/8, the next turn is a 13/13. I have a new one. As you can see, the way I play this deck, I cast a Murktide on turn 8. That's why I don't play 3 Murktide or 4 Murktide. Because I always play this deck in this way. I built my main deck based on the way I play. So if you add maximized velocity or 4 Murktide or whatever you want to add, that's fine. Again, as I like to call the Murktide, it's a margarita pizza. You can add all the toppings you want, and you can customize your list based on your play style. There's no right or wrong. If you don't have time to test, of course you have to watch and listen to other people. But I'm giving you the reasons why my main deck is the way it is. It's with a pineapple, okay, yeah. Yeah, no pineapple allowed. The margarita is the best one. Right, see? Plain and simple margarita is the best one for you. Wow, Leyline. Mamma mia, che schifo. Man, adding Leylines to a deck that doesn't have card selection just requires so much luck. Lucky Benny? Have I seen the Truxa spike? Yes, I saw. That's okay. I bought one for the cube, and one for all Magic Online. Hopefully, I don't need to play. I don't need to play more than one. Woo! More Maggie 2! Thank you for the 4th month. How's it going? Yes, this is the Blue Moon list. And that's a 13/13, and we win. GG. Hello, Dizzy. I'm trying to get started into Modern. Was wondering, what do you think is the best budget deck at the moment? It's definitely red aggro. If you own the Ragavan, no, I guess let's not say that. Let's just say it's a prowess. I made a video. Should come out. Let me check because I made a video with his prowess, and that deck was super good. I think it's coming out on Saturday. What day is it today? Friday. Let me go to YouTube Studio and answer your question. Yesterday I have an Obosh video, which is also pretty budget. Oh yeah, the Blur Prowess comes out on Saturday. I titled the video "The Best Red Deck Wins in Modern." I think it's really good. Diego, bonjour, Diego. Hello. All right, we earned the play with turn one Ragavan. We should win this game. You think Mono Red Obosh is viable? Yeah, I posted a Mono Red Obosh video yesterday. I think it went very well. So yeah, check that out too. Is this better? I don't. There's no answer for better. It's the same thing as is the pizza that you always order better than another one? No, I don't know. You just like the way it is. The concept of better is highly subjective, especially modern, which is the widest format ever. Ooh, planes. Giver of Runes. Alright. This is Hammer Time, and we started with the best card in the matchup. Ragavan, Nimble, Pilferer. And yeah, this is... And yeah, this is so good. I can spell snare your Vial, then Blood Moon the Saga. Sorry, I meant to say this. I spell snare the Mystic exactly. Yeah, when you win the Darrow and start with Ragavan, it's if you want to chump block, I'll let you do it. I don't need the treasure now. Oops, sorry. Hmm. There's always a risk that I go Shredder Iteration and don't find the land and I'm sad about it. So I'm just going to taking this low. Yeah, I told you. Always play safe. You'll be winning more matchup magic if you play it safe. Like never break with iteration. It's the first rule. Play your game with Murktide and put yourself in the how do you say in the less likely spot to break with iteration. So often I see people playing iteration like this on turn 3 and be like, oh, that's so unlucky, you didn't find a land. No, it's not unlucky, you just played wrong. Okay. I would have looted first. Yeah, sure, I would have looted first. But what if there's not a land there too? Ornithopter. Ooh, nice! Look at this. I trigger Shredder with the Thopter. That's funny. I don't really want to discard the Blood Moon, because I think if they play the Saga, I want to have Blood Moon up. I think I'm actually discarding Unholy Heat, as strange as that sound. That's the math. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. You don't play Magic with math. Yeah. No, 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 no. So far ahead. Just play safe. Don't like that's the thing. Like so many Magic players just they play so that they be. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but just with the losing mindset that if things don't go your way, you can always say, "Well, I played according to math, so you know I should have been rewarded." I think I'm holding the bubble. Remember, if you lose with this deck, it's always your fault. So you just don't play to trigger default. You know what I mean? No, don't play in a way where you. Let's hope to find a spell so that I can loot this land away. Oh, that's funny. Nah, I don't want to play Spell Fears. I think I'd rather play Blood Moon actually. Yeah, I'll play Blood Moon here. Well, turn one Ragavan. It's, against Hummer, it's the best thing you can do. So Ed's win. Yeah, opponent's playing Azores. What's the point of holding Bauble? Is that you always need to play two spell if you have Shredder. So I hold Bauble because I just the next turn I would have drawn a card, Heat of Ragavan. Okay, now I play these, these. Subtlety is good on the draw. Normally I would take out DRC. Now I don't have DRC anymore in my deck. Normally I would take out one Regent, but I don't think I want to take out more than two. Yeah, take out the Serum Visions because, as I said it the first time, you have enchantment and artifact, so it's you get delirium anyway. All right, things you can cut on the draw are one Blood Moon, one Iteration, one Murktide, one Consider. So all these options are fine. No misstep. Sorry. Yeah, for sure, a Brady misstep. It was a misstep. No, I like Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is good against Hammer, mostly because it counters the blacksmith skill. It always comes up that they do their thing and they have one mana for blacksmith skill to close it, and you want to have the spell Pierce. They got a one iteration, one Bloodman. You don't cut Ragavan. Didn't you just see this match? Never cut Ragavan. Never. Against Hammer, of course. I cut it against the goblins, and you cut it against on the dragons Yugmoth. I also cut it. I think Blood Moon is still important. As a on the play, I would keep two for sure. On the draw, I can see having one. Hello there. And now this is the worst scenario for you. You lose the die roll. I mean, it's game two. You're in the draw, and they go turn one. This thing. So yeah. Once again, I think I'll just pass and take a Shockland out. No need to pay one bubble. Next turn I can go Unholy Heat and also play the bubble for free. You thought you missed Mirth Friday? So on Friday, if you're on Twitch, I don't start at the classic time. I start 2 hours later. I give myself 2 hours to oversleep because on Thursday night we have the Pauper League that usually ends around 2:30 a.m. That's the classic Italian tournaments start at 10 p.m. All right. I do nothing. Of course, if I play Unholy Heat, they have blacksmith skill now or armor. So you went for with Rogues and Pioneer. Nice. I'm gonna watch some Pioneer gameplay later today. It starts the Pro Tour. It's gonna be super exciting. I hope to see my friends Javier Anthony doing well. Ah, Stoneforge Mystic. Eh, Madonna mia. Man. Niente. Playing this game on the draw. Yeah, exactly. 9:30 start of the tournament, then you always have to wait for somebody. So you start at 10. You're just because it's a 10. Yeah, I know. That's the hour. I mean, honestly, I wish it was the same year. It's just that that's how it is. I mean, most people work until late. They go to home to have dinner, and then that's how it's always been, and hard to change. I think. Yeah, this is very good. Best card in the matchup, Engineered Explosion. I think I pass again. I pass again. I pass. I can't move. I can't move. Except for the Pro Tour. I mean, I don't know any card in limited, so I want to catch the limited thing. I don't really watch Pioneer very often, but again, I'm just excited to watch the good commentators commentate Paper Magic again. The format is fine. It's Magic, so I will enjoy watching any Magic format. That's weird. Why would you play a second Cigar Aid there? Is there a lunch break at a tournament? No. I mean, it depends, but if you play like the local 10 people tournaments, yes, but no, otherwise, I don't think so. The metagame is already out. The metagame is super diverse. Super diverse metagame. Typical Pioneer metagame. Yeah, every deck is. Okay, I think I like to go dress down. Maybe I want to keep dress down for. I have to go Unholy Heat. What if I go Unholy Heat on S% Sentinel, pay the tax? What do you do there? Are you Hammer? You Hammer the Sentinel? I think I like that if you do. Let's go this, yes. I don't know if that's for Sentinel. Yeah, I know why you would play TC Guard as 8. It's just maybe it's not that good. Blacksmith skill. Yeah. Yeah. When I drew a card, not sure why they're jamming here. That's weird. I'm actually curious, chat. If I had played a dress down in response to Blacksmith skill, so the Blacksmith skill was still on the stack, I think it would have worked against me. Like, dress down comes into play, then this thing gets +2/+2 and X proof, and then I deal 2 damage. Right? De Miguel. Right? I think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think so. Okay, so yeah, you later resolve and then dress down. I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it was bad. Okay, but anyway, we're not in a bad shape. This is not a bad shape to be in. My explosives here is huge. I think I like to do Brazen Borrower now. Petty Theft. Oh, I can't. I can't Petty Theft the S%, because it has X proof. Then I like to go dress down, and then in my turn just pay yes explosives don't pay the tax. I want to keep dress down for an Urza Saga. Let's hope this works now. I go explosives. Okay. I'll go Mishra's Bauble. Correct target you. Sentinel. Yeah, I think I'm fine in dying to Blacksmith skill at this point. I think that's it. I'm dead to Blacksmith skill. No, that's not true. Because if I Blacksmith skill, what do they skill? Yeah, actually they can't get around with Blacksmith skill. Do I crack it now or my opponent turn? I think I'm cracking it in combat so I don't die to Nexus. Because I know your top card is Esper Sentinel. So yeah, I hit two Blacksmith skill. That's super unlikely. I have three cards, so the two mystery card needs to be two Blacksmith skill. So this way I'm not dead to Nexus because I do it in combat. And they can't read Blacksmith skill. Wow, they just didn't have it. Alright, here we are then. Best card in the matchup by far, Engineered Explosives. That's why we play three. One card only. I'll go Ledger Shredder. Then I go Fury. I think I'll play this untapped. And then I'll go Fury. I like Bloodman. I like to just know that if my opponent draws a Urza Saga, I can I have an answer. Because the opponent has not drawn an Urza Saga in the whole match yet. There are two cards in end. But last turn I had a lot of mana. I just played one Esper Sentinel, so one card should be bad. Either a Spell Pierce or a land. You're almost done foiling out the whole deck? Nice. I'm gonna go for iteration here. There's the chance I brick, but yeah. I think even if I did break, it wasn't a huge issue. Pull myself, and I'll pass. You want to get Blummer from the dark? Yeah, that's very nice. I recommend you to do that. I also use the dark Bloodman. There's some cards that are prettier in foil, that are prettier in old than foil. That's my thing with the cube, but not every cube card is foiled, because some cards is prettier in the older version. Da-da-da. I think I'm just happy to slam a Bloodman now. Bloodman is gonna be very good. Mr. Duct Tape, you can listen to the podcast that I made with Twinless Twin about Murktide. It's an hour content answering a lot of questions, just like the one you just asked. Should you play Murktide or Breach? Wait, which podcast? What? Come on, which podcast? The podcast. We're on episode 25. Where have you been? Um, quindi sono 3, vai a 10, and then Murky is lethal. As you can see, the delirium is it's there's a lot of delirium because of enchantment and artifact. Great episode, thank you. All right, good win. I'll take a bathroom break, and we come back for round number 3. Did you play versus Elish yet? Yeah, I played against Elish with this deck. Not in this league, but in the mocks. Round number 3, let's go. I'm on the play once again. I don't have Ragavan, so it's gonna be a longer game. I'll start with the top land and pass. Oh, Yawgmoth, okay. Interesting deck. Got a great draw with Spell Snare. Such a great card. Such a great card. Honestly, a minor misstep just makes you appreciate how great his Spell Snare. That's what it did. Why not play land untapped? I don't want to tell my opponent I have Lightning Bolt in my hand. Play Shredder. Grist. No. Spell Pierce does not work on Grist. Not that I had it. That is unfortunate. Really wish I drew a land or a spell that costs less than 2. A very clunky draw, I mean. Only two drops. Opponent can go for Court for 2 here if they want. Serpire! Thank you. Tu. Dove cazzo sono le terre? Thank you, Serpire. End of turn, they go Cord. What do you think about Trax in Modern? I don't know. I don't think it's good in Modern. I don't think it's good. I don't know. Hopefully, you will see it in Pioneer at the PT. I've seen the only. I think I read in the Karsten article about the meta game. There's only one player playing Atraxa at the PT, but hopefully they broke it. It's in the sideboard. Oh no! Dai, è terra puttana Eva. This should be a land here, right? No! Come cazzo è possibile? Alright. That's okay though, if I consider. I'll do hand bottom exile. I'll play this. Loot. Okay, I'll discard Murktide. Graveyard. Oh, look at that. Look at how many lands now, huh? Look at them lands. Yeah, I think I'll go. I think I'll pass and I'll play Unholy Heat on the wall here. Should do that. Yeah. Or for 2. Why discard Murktide over Shredder number 3? The truth is that I hate Murktide Regent. This game is so far behind attacking them that I'll just never attack. All I want to do is filtering my draws with Shredder. Play a large creature, they just grist it, and you feel like, wait, I just spent 2 mana and my creature died to removal. Like, I want to remind you that creatures that die to Doomblade are bad in Magic. Like, if you play a creature and they play Doomblade, you are bad. Like, it's a bad exchange. You don't want to do that. Murktide Regent is an exception because it's so large. But when the largeness of it doesn't matter, like against a deck with black removal spell like Grist, it's bad. Like playing again, I'll repeat it. A creature dies to removal. It sounds like a meme, but it's true. Like it's really bad. Menosis. Welcome, welcome with the 19 months. All right, so they're minusing 2, killing my Shredder. Rip. 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 It's funny, how was it 20 life before this? Thank you, my noses. Do I want to kill the Grist? I feel like I need to keep this heat for Yawgmoth. I'll go Shredder. Do I go Shredder again? Yeah. I'll loot away the Steam Vents. Play this and pass. But now opponent just goes Yawgmoth and I lose the game. Yeah, unfortunately, I was so clunky this game. So clunky I was this game. They have 4 cards and they should be all gas because they just didn't have lands forever in this game. Turu turu tu. Turu tu tu. Tu tu turu tu. 19 months. What? What if I have Spell Pierce in my deck? Dai, Spell Pierce, per favore, cazzo, dai. Six, but no, I'm not winning this game. Honestly, it was pretty obvious when my hand was just 5-2 drops that I wasn't going to win this game. Welcome to Mangu Murktide stream. Ooh, Endurance. Okay, Unholy Heat now. Sucks. Take 4 down to 9. Opponent's just playing so fast. They know what they're doing. And I like it. I like when my opponent knows what they're doing. Makes Magic fun. I made a Yawgmoth video few weeks ago. You can definitely find it on the channel. I played very poorly. But yeah, you see here why I play Serum Visions. For real though. It's a sorcery. It helps you Delirium. Like it's no joke. Like it sounds like a joke, but I play Serum Visions for Delirium purposes. The Situation Horn stop Undying ability. Oh. Buongiorno Simolone! Yesterday, me and Simolone 4-0'd our Pauper League. Opponent attacks me for 1 million. That's a 4-3. I have to take it. You ever missed DRC? No. So far, I have never missed the DRC. Yawgmoth. Ooh, loot? Huh, this is nice. This is nice here, because I get to loot. If I find a creature or an artifact, I get Delirium. Nice. think it was more important to Unholy Heat the Yawgmoth than to Spell Pierce the Eldritch Evolution. Maybe not, but that's what I thought. Hmm. Graph Messenger brings me to 2. I draw. Una bella counterspell. I draw. Bel Ragavan. Ok. Non butta proprio benissimo. So play this guy and pass. I'm only hoping my opponent makes some mistakes, draws too many cards with Yawgmoth. Like if they were careless last turn, they might have died. They might have died because I had 6 damage. So I'm not conceding, but I know that against a good Yawgmoth opponent, I had no business winning this game. Now they actually just won the game because they have the combo Graph Messenger. Oh, never mind. They didn't even need the Yawgmoth. Okay. Hmm. 63. I think my trusty Serum Visions always. No, not Spell Snare. My trusty Serum Visions always got. No, I really like Bloodman in this matchup. Because you bolt the birds and then they don't have double green, double black, and things like that. Alright, good end. Let's go. That deck plays double green into triple black. Their mana base is awful. If you kill the dorks, they can't cast their spells. And ideally we kill their like we have a plan. And whenever I play this matchup, a lot of people always disagree with keeping in Moon, and that's fine. Again, this is my play style of just being a Blue Moon deck. I like this play style a lot of the deck. Wow, you have thoughts is in this matchup. Okay. My opponent Tenduran says reach. Reach means can block any creature as if it had flying. All right, we are already delirious. We didn't see the reach. That's okay. That's why your friend Pepangu is here. Opponent sees Blood Moon and they fetch Swamp into Forest. Now they can't cast a huge chunk of their cards. If they have more dorks with Wall of Roots or Grist. Yeah, I mean, Grist now does not much. I have an Unholy Heat with Delirium at the ready, so. And bottom, Exile. Very lucky to find the island. Avenging Booze. Alright, I like Lightning Bolt. 40. Mm-hmm. I love Spyro. Can I just go Spyro, discarding this too here? Yeah. I'm a little bit afraid of flooding out. Maybe I just want to play Spyro at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go hand, bottom, exile. I'll play mountain. I'll bolt this. I pass. Opponent drew a forest. Not, there's not that many. Similar to my second island. Fury. You get your wolves back. Yes, I'll play the Team Trios in Bologna on Friday. In the Four Seasons for sure. Opponent goes for Court of Calling for 3 so that I can get Grist and kill my Fury now. Strong play. I'll go for a Ragavan Dash, kill your Grist. Pass. And see, like, they can't cast Yawgmoth. It's a big deal. I mean, again, they drew a second force, so they can cast Endurance, etc. But otherwise... Okay, they pass. That's good for me. Play Spyro. I'll discard Ragavan land. Pass. They're probably playing Chord. No? Okay. I'll play Unholy Heat on the Wolf. Okay. I'll keep this in hand. I have 4 Shredders in my deck. It looks like the Moon won the game. Well, I don't know. It could have won the game maybe without it, but it's just I think it really makes it easier. Let's put it this way. It makes the game easier. You don't know your opponent hand. The Moon is a card that's often its power is often hidden because your opponent you don't yeah your opponent hand is hidden. Nice. I found the Fatal Push. Hail of Summer. Wow. I'll counter it. I don't want you to draw a card, and I want you to lose the birds because this gives you triple green or double black. This point still doesn't have double black. Yeah, I wish I didn't play the. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's very rare that I think of Ragavan. Mogul Marshall is really like the only card that makes me do that. Especially now that I don't have DRC and I don't have the. I really don't like Murktide in this matchup. This really mix with Magus and Blood. Magus is for the. Magus is for the Amulet Titan. It's very good in that matchup. I don't want to bolt this. Probably. It's the only thing that's bad here. It's Gray's turn too. I can still Fury it if I want to. We'll see. That's not good, draw. I think I'll bubble you. Thoughtseize you have. Oh no. I can't move here, unfortunately. I have to let him go. Okay, I like this. This is very good. And yesterday, I played 4 color elementals, went 4-1, losing to Yugmoth, losing the die roll, and they went to both game 1 and 3, Grace turn 2. It's the reason why Yugmoth deck's succeeding is because of Grist. Just so good, just so good. And on turn 2, I could have killed the bird, but I could have done like something else. I had the Spell Snare. I don't know. I feel like my play was only really, really bad against Grist, and it was wow, Shaper Sanctuary. Ooh, this is bad news. Yeah, Grist is like the Ledger Shredder of that deck. You call that deck Yawgmoth, but the best card is Grist, and you call this deck Murktide, but the best card is Shredder. Bro, I got this card Spell Snare. I think I have too many lands. I'll discard a land. Yeah. Making Shredder a 1-3 or a 2-4 is not very relevant in this matchup. You have another one? Yeah, you have a Yawgmoth. Need another Unholy Heat now. And even if I find Unholy Heat, they have Shaper Sanctuary. Very, very grim. I can see on him. This is good. I can go hand bottom exile. They draw like this feels like playing against Esper Sentinel that I can't this is nothing against an Esper Sentinel that I can't kill. Really, really sucks, this card. But anyway, I need to wow, they don't even draw a card? Must have more. I need to race here. The only way I win this game is by racing. I don't have the Murktide to race, so it's gonna be even harder. Do this card does Nair. So bad here. So bad here. Honestly, though, if it wasn't for the sanctuary, I would feel so good in this game. My cities feel so bad to kill the young wolf. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I want to kill the Grace though. How? Bolt? Yeah. You know how I generalize that turn 1 Ragavan on the play always wins, turn 2 Ren on 6 on the play always wins, and I also turn 2 Grist on the play always win. It's just no ball in the game that leaves you in so ahead. Like my opponent played 2 insect tokens that are dealing like, I don't know, 8 damage, and whenever they draw Yawgmoth, draw them 2 cards. So it's really like the value that was made also demands an answer. Like this thing unanswered wins. So it's a lot of things that just snowball the game in such a losable way. I could have heated to avoid the. I know. Yeah, I know. I kept up mana for Spell Snare because if I don't, I mean the Grist is coming down on turn 3 anyway. No, I know I could have avoided that, but I valued my options there. Essentially underplayed. Well, and you need to play it in a deck with a lot of creatures, so there's just not that many of them. Like Yugimoth is the only good deck that plays a lot of creatures. Wouldn't mind drawing Blood Moon here. Blood Moon? Okay. Alright, this was the like for real, this is the only way I can win this game. Is if my opponent cannot cast the spells that they have in hand. And Blood Moon is the only card that can do a card advantage so massive that we can overload the card advantage from Silver Sanctuary. Okay, now they have a lot of colors, so maybe Blood Moon doesn't even do it. But you know, this was the hope. Because of course, if your opponent can't cast their spells, they're gonna win this game. Are there more Furies? No, I only play one Fury. And bottom, exile, play the bubble. Bubble, you. Thoughtseize and Endurance. Okay. Us. Nice. Geist. Nice. Yogmoth. Niente, nada male. Yeah, again, my hope was that they weren't able to get colored mana. I mean, play this in response. We have how many Unholy Heats left? One. Unlikely. Unlikely. No, dress down in upkeep. Because I wanted to play dress down in response to the endurance. My opponent just ended up having other cards, so not that it would have mattered. I mean, yes, would have mattered because they couldn't cast a card. Yeah, I was hoping with dress down I could get some real value. Hmm. Three Yagamatic 23 cards. My opponent plays Court of Calling, Eldritch Evolution. So you know, counting the number of Yawgmoths in my opponent Yawgmoth deck is uh okay, GG, well played opponent. They definitely deserve the win. Always always a fun match playing against Yawgmoth. Alright, I'll be back for round number 4. Round number 4. No Ragavan, but that's okay. Angle. Alright, I think I'm gonna go Steam Vents end of turn. Uh I don't think opponent of deck plays Mill. Sorry, Burn. They could be playing Burn, and I definitely would regret this. Especially since I just drew a Spirebluff Canal. Yeah, I'm happy to just cast a Ragavan. If they go end of turn, bolt or push, that's okay. I would also don't go there if they dashed. There might be creativity with Bloodstained Mire. So I have Spell Snare for Rhine and 6 this way. Oh, Godless Shrine. Maru. Hey. Do I want to fetch play Merc? Nah, I think I'll. I mean, sorry, I'll fetch play Merc, but I don't want to. I want to just overpay here. Think I'll leave Ragavan in the grrr. I'm gonna leave land in the graveyard. Huh. Yeah, I'll leave land in the graveyard. Actually, I want to bolt my opponent and then play Merc. Yeah, I think so. I'm playing an unusual deck, so I want to make sure that I put up a very real clock here. I want to place remove a spell and keep this near for Gore's Vengeance. Sure, yeah, could have done that. I want to revert Toti Walker. Okay. One Landerino. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the sub. I think I block. My Ragavan isn't doing anything fancy. Oh, actually, nah. I'll play Unholy Heat. Wow, that's a stack. I should have just taken it. Should have just taken it. All right. Ooh, this was leaking. So playing against an unusual deck, I'll have my Graveyard Hate. I'll have my Mawara. Whenever I play against an unusual deck, I don't really like to side much. Uh, Hello, Walanderino. Thank you for the sub. I suggested you listen to the podcast. We talk about a lot in depth about Blur Murktide and my current build, Twinless Twin build. Overall, it's just yeah. I don't like Channeler very much anyway. Oh, Barenton. Hmm, that's scary. Possible opponent that reanimates Attract instead of Archon. Well, the Persist only reanimates a non-legendary card. But yeah, they might have some. Oh, my explosives in the sideboard are wondering where have I left them. Link to the podcast, exclamation mark podcast, or just go to my YouTube channel, exclamation mark, and you'll find it. It was from like yesterday. You can also listen to every podcast platform like Spotify. Yesterday, my mom asked me how to listen to podcasts on Spotify. So if my mom can do it, you also can. Hmm. Hottest Lamia, what's your question? Wow. They leave back for Ragavan. Putting Planar on Blood Moon very carefully. This means to me that they're weak to Blood Moon if they're playing so carefully around it. I think I'll bring it back for game 3 now. Yeah, Ragavan cruised on licensors. Would my opponent have a removal spell for my hearse? It's possible. One attack. Yeah. Four damage. One is already on 13. I have Lightning Bolt in hand. Let a monkey drive the car. Monkey's driving. Boom, boom. Alright, draw. I'll play Serum Visions. Draw Counterspell. Very nice. Yeah, very good draw off the top of my deck. I think I'll leave all of... hmm. Hmm. I think I want to go top, top. That's Groot. I'll go bold face, and then I can play Murktide with Counterspell up. Very good Serum Visions. Basically a ponder. It was this game. Because I would have drawn the Counterspell and selected two other cards that way. Is it a Solitude? No, 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 no. We don't do these things here. They can't reanimate the Solitude now with Persist because my hearse is tapped. They concede? Alright. It's a pizza. Yeah, Blue Moon. My deck is Blue Moon. You can call it Blue Red Murktide, but I know the way I play it, it's a Blue Moon deck. 4 Cryptic Command, 4 Snapcaster Mage. I don't know if you guys caught the video that I made with Reed Duke. If you haven't, check it out for sure. Me and Reed, we we did a um we did a Pro Tour Bilbao memory lane video where it's me and him for half an hour, and we talk about the 8 players and the decks that we play. And one of the player, Pascal Viren, he had a Blue Moon. Without Moon, that was his next level. He had 3 Cryptic Command, 3 Snapcaster Mage, or 4, 3 Thing in the Eyes, 3 Young Pyromancer. So, yeah, this was basically the Blue Moon deck, but, again, he didn't have Moon. Yeah, check out this video for sure. It's on the Channel Firewall YouTube channel. It's 30 minutes, but it's definitely worth it. We go through all the decks of that top 8. You played in PTB Ball? Nice. What did you play? 2018. Alright. Last match on the draw. My hand's great. Affinity, nice. Yeah. Back in the Mox Opal glory days of Affinity. Yeah, I'm playing Modern in Prague. I booked hotel, flight. Everything is ready for Prague. A lot of trips coming up, and very excited for all of them. Even going to Berlin for more card market videos in April. Wow, that's a start I didn't expect. So they have some a new they have a new Cool Dota card. They printed it as an uncommon. What's in Prague? Uh, LMS. It's, it's gonna be a 500 people modern tournament. You just play this guy. Okay. VTE. Wow. I'll take a screenshot to this because this is fun. Block this. Maybe actually I shouldn't block anything, but let me think about this. Allora, sono 5, 6, 11, I've got 9. I think I need the Ragavan attack. Sorry for this Discord loading. I want to save the screenshot. These days I don't save screenshot anymore. I just send them to a friend of mine on Discord. Allora, if I don't block here, I would take 8, 3, 11. So I would go to 9. Next turn I can go attack, Shredder, Unholy Heat. I think it's better. Yeah, I'm just taking it. Maybe I find a Mem Knight off top of your deck. That would also be very good. Wait a second. Should I do it? I think this screenshot is much better. This screenshot is much better than the previous one. Should I do it? Aspetta un attimo, because the thing is that if I do that, I have to take 3 damage off of Polluted Delta. I would go to 6. So fetch down to 6. Cool Dota is 3 blocker for this. I only take 1. Down to 5. You think I should? I probably should, yeah. Probably should. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And breath. Ooh, that's why this card spiked. This card. Wait. No, no way. You have another bush. Okay. Out of those. I'm dead. That's about my man. I put in draws insane this game. This thing's on Magic Online went up to like 1 tickets or something. So I can block this 3, I can shoot that one, and I still take 6. Alright. Yeah, I'm dead. GG opponent. Let's go. Like, didn't need to crack the treasure. You have to play first, yes. I didn't bring in Subtlety? That's a mistake. I should have had Subtlety in my deck. For sure. You're planning your Brussels and Florence trip. I'm coming to Brussels for vacation. I've been there for Magic a lot of times, but never actually did tourist stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think I wanna bubble you. Yeah. If I draw a Shredder, I'll be sad. But ooh, Goblin Grenade. Jeez. Would I recommend list in the local meta? Nah, nah. You just just play again. I don't feel like recommending this list. Okay, I drew a Shredder, but I wouldn't have drawn it if I didn't cast a Bauble, so that's okay. Yeah, the only misstep counterable darn Epicure this league. That's okay though, alright? No wrong. Thank you for the gifted sub. Wow, they passed. Red Source? Oh man, every time I drew freaking Murktide, it sucks. I'm became I'm becoming a Murktide hater, Chet. I'm just becoming a Murktide hater. Good morning, Phantom Mama. Sorry it's you're late. Yeah, you tuned in for the last match of the league. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 1. Imagine the people that play 4 Murktide. I mean, I just... We can swap with Breach? I mean, it's the same. It's the same. No, no. No, no, no. Trust me, Breach is a bait. Don't fall. Don't fall for the Breach bait. My point changed deck. What happened? Ah, so clunky. Look at my draw this game. My draw this game has been so clunky. I don't want to attack. That's okay. Thankfully, opponent drew maybe worse than me, so I'm gonna maybe win. What are my current thoughts of standard? That's okay. It's standard. It's what you expect. Mid-range decks. Yeah, it's fine. I'm playing a little bit of standard because of Naples, and yeah, it's not a bad format. We're not attack. They have a cause. They have it. They have a 3-1, a 3 mana 2-1 haste called Reckless Bushwalker, and they can go like Burning Tree into Reckless Bushwalker. And I don't think 1 damage is worth it. Head? Va bene, va bene, va bene, va bene, va bene, va bene. 3 mana 5/5 flyer. This card is so good. Busted. Bennett. Chat. So good. Look at this. Woo! My opponent has this in hand. That's scary. That's very scary. I am scared. You also have Goblin Grenade. You kill my Merc. Oh, I'm passing again. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of you. That's not a paper C near me. Near me, they literally only play Pauper. Like, there's no other constructed magic. Magic the Gathering is so expensive that Pauper is the only it's the only format here. And Commander too, yeah, that's always super popular. Allora, what do I discard? I think I discard Unholy Heat because the Spyro will make me discard the whole hand next turn. I'll say Paper Standard's dead. Maybe it's dead where you live. I think I'll go on an iteration. It's crazy how my opponent decided to kill Murktide instead of Shredder. Like, you would assume that at this point people knew that you should kill the Shredder if you have Shredder. Opponent, if you're watching this video later, because you said you're watching my videos, kill Shredder next time. Show respect for the best card in the deck. I think I discard land. I'd put this point that deck. You're supposed to say Legacy dead. Is Legacy dead? Nah, Legacy's so alive. We have every month 600 people every 3 months playing the Four Seasons and more. Mengu, what music do you like? Um, right now in Italy we had a festival called the Sanremo Festival. I listened to that a lot. I like most of the songs. Yeah, I don't have a preferred type of music, so I'll just go with like pop music. I would say. And bottom exile. Mm, I'll play this for dash. Discard this. Discard this. Okay. Play land. Attack. And then I play Spyro. Yeah, I mean this game this game my opponent was unfunctional, so this one has to serve as a goblet, right? I don't have it. Why does Watsy refuse to put the Proto in the arena client? What? They had arena PT for like 3 years. And they sucked. This is the first time we have a paper PT in like since COVID. Goblin Grenade, best card from Fallen Empires. So from Fallen Empires, we have what card? High Tide? Goblin Grenade? What else there is? Turak. Oh, advertising you meant. Oh, I thought playing on Arena. Advertising? Yeah. Well, Performance of Peach, it's Pioneer and Stand and Draft. Last game of today, we had a nice little solitary here. I have the Brazy B. Allora, Spell Snare actually doesn't sound like it counters. I guess it counters BTE. Burning Emissary. Mm. No, that was the fault. As much as I hate it, I think it's good in this matchup. Alright, move it. Serum Visions. But a Pro Tour? No, it's not played yet. This is bad. I can't keep it. Alright, it's a one-lander, but I'm keeping it. It's not planned yet. They said it's the RCQ are happening in Pioneer at some point and Modern at some point. They haven't said anything about the Modern Pro Tour. I hope I qualify for that one. I think I bought him Unholy Heat here. I believe in Ragavan. Are you a bad person for wanting to build a Child of Alara commander deck? Sorry, Phantom Mama, I'm the wrong person to ask. I know what that card does. And you shouldn't be a bad person if you want to play Magic the Gathering. Right? You'll be watching the PT. Yeah, for sure. I'll catch the Pioneer rounds. I will not watch the draft. Because I just don't know the cards. No, non me fa combo. No, 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 don't combo me. Whoop. Okay. I thought it was a cool Dota Rebirth. How many Pithy Needle do you think they brought into the deck? They brought it for sideboard. Nothing is wrong. Yeah? Just wondering. I should have cracked it in my turn. If there's a subtlety on top, I'll be upset. Oh, Gleeful Demolition. Nice. That's a cool Dota. They went for a synthesizer, flip the Memnite. Do you have a land? Is it? Actually, I'm not blocking. If I draw a removal spell and no land, I'll attack with Ragavan. Mm. Still attack with Ragavan. Gleeful Domination is a modern card now. Well, every card is a modern card as long as it's legal in the format. I'll play Shredder. And I don't want to play Explosives just because I have a Spyro. So they make 3 goblins. They flip a grenade. Don't have a land, please. Don't have a land, please. Nice. Yeah. Murktide. Okay, I'll go Spyro. Discard these 2. Uriel. Bonjour, Fury. Comment ça va? I'll pass because if they have a Bushwalker, I want to have a 1-3 for their 2-1s. Uriel. I did not expect Chromatic Star. I'll be honest. Bello Spyro. I love Spyro, such a good card. Did I go for Fury? Nah, let's just go Merc. Let's just go Murk. Murk, Murk. Alright, they cycle Star. Let's see if they have a land to go for Bushwalker. Put it never drew a second land in this game. GG, they say. I don't know. Actually, they said no land. I don't feel like saying GG. Alright, they can see that. Ads clap. I got the second 4-1 in a row where the only loss is Yawgmoth. It's the second 4-1 in a row. Yesterday was with Elementals and today it's with this deck. Yawgmoth just keeps on stopping us from the trophy. GG. Yeah. Honestly, I love the list. You can play with DRC over Serum Visions. No, like you can just swap these 3 cards for DRC, and you know you're still gonna have the same deck. But keep the rest as it is. Don't ever cut a Shredder. Don't cut Borrower. I like the Blood Moon main deck. Don't cut a land. Play 19. Yeah, everything else looks fine. You can cut a Counterspell. I'm okay with cutting a Counterspell, but. I just really like Spyro. I mean, this is a card that I'm such a fan of. Every time I draw this card, I'm just happy. I'm happy to draw this card every time. Bene, thank you all for watching. I'll tune off. So if you watch this video on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and things like that. If you enjoyed it, I have so many other Sunday Murktide videos where I try to play different versions all the time, trying to teach you as much as I can. And yeah, also the podcast was a good way to learn, but at this point I think I've repeated it enough. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all.